right, everybody, welcome back. Ready to dive into something.
Always.
Yeah, this is something that we all deal with, but maybe don't love all the time.
Yeah,
Newsletters.
yes.
Whether you're sending them out for your company or a club, or even just keeping up with like friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some tips here to make yours really stand it out.
For sure.
So we're going deep on this guide today, all about creating engaging newsletters.
Right.
And honestly, some of this stuff is pure gold.
Yeah, it really is.
Like, it's amazing how often we overlook the power of a really well-crafted newsletter.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a direct line to your audience.
It is.
And when it's done right, it can be so powerful for building relationships, sharing information, even driving action.
It's true.
It's incredible. So this guide lays out some really clear objectives.
Okay.
It's all about writing content that people actually want to read.
Yeah.
Using language that grabs their attention, and then structuring it in a way that makes sense and keeps them engaged.
Right.
So that all sounds simple enough.
Yeah.
But how do we actually do that?
Well, that's where the good stuff comes in, right?
Okay.
So the guide starts out by introducing some keys vocabulary, like
Okay.
engagement and readership, which are pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, those are pretty straightforward.
Yeah, but then it also dives into this idea of brand awareness.
Okay.
And you might think that's just for big companies.
Right. Yeah, I could see that.
But think about it.
Yeah.
You have a personal brand too, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you present yourself to the world.
Exactly.
And a newsletter,
Mm-hmm.
even if it's just to your family,
Mm-hmm.
can help you shape that perception.
Totally.
That's a really interesting point. I never even thought of it that way before.
Yeah.
So how do we build that brand awareness through a newsletter then?
Well, this is where things get really practical.
Okay.
The guide digs into grammar tips.
Okay.
Specifically for newsletters.
All right.
For example, it highlights the power of the present continuous tense.
Okay.
So phrases like "we are launching,"
Right.
it creates a sense of momentum and excitement.
Oh, okay.
Making your readers feel like they're part of the action.
I see.
Instead of saying,
Yeah.
the new product launch will be announced next week,
Right.
it'd say, we're gearing up to launch our exciting new product next week.
Oh, I see. It's like you're inviting them along for the ride.
Exactly.
That makes a lot of sense.
And then there's the present perfect tense,
Okay.
like our team has achieved.
Mm.
It emphasizes accomplishments and builds credibility.
Oh, okay.
Think about it, which sounds more impressive.
Yeah.
We completed the project.
Right.
Or we have successfully completed the project.
Okay. That's a subtle difference, but I can see how it makes a big impact, for sure.
It does.
So this guy also has a whole section with phrases specifically for newsletters.
Oh, yeah.
Things like, here's a sneak peek at, or we're thrilled to announce.
Right.
Some of these might seem a little cheesy at first,
Yeah.
but they're actually really effective at grabbing attention
Mm-hmm.
and setting a wordly tone.
Absolutely.
The key is to adapt them to your own voice and style.
Right. Find what works for you.
Yeah, exactly. What I find fascinating, though, is how these seemingly simple phrases can just completely transform the feel of your newsletter.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and it's not just about the words themselves, it's about the overall structure and flow of your newsletter as well.
Mm-hmm.
This guide really emphasizes the importance of using strong verbs,
Yeah.
active voice, concise language.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, to keep readers engaged.
Totally.
And speaking of engagement,
Yes.
the guide suggests some great activities to put these principles into practice.
Okay. Yeah.
The newsletter drafting exercise, for example,
Mm-hmm.
encourages you to actually write a newsletter
Right.
using the techniques you've learned.
Love that.
Yeah, I love that too. And there's also a group review activity,
Oh, yeah.
which is a fantastic way to get feedback and refine your ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're not working with a team,
Right.
you could share your draft with a friend or family member.
Mm-hmm.
Get their perspective.
For sure.
I think feedback is crucial for growth,
It is.
and it can help you identify those blind spots
Yeah.
and make your newsletter even stronger.
Absolutely.
Wow, we've covered a lot of ground here. We talked about the importance of brand awareness,
Mm-hmm.
using powerful grammar, engaging phrases,
Yeah.
structuring our newsletters effectively.
So much good stuff.
Yeah. And it's all about connecting with your audience, right?
It is.
Providing them with valuable information
Mm-hmm.
and keeping them coming back for more.
Absolutely.
Think about it. What kind of newsletters do you enjoy reading?
Yeah. What makes them stand out to you?
That's a great question to ponder. And as always,
Yes.
thanks for joining us for another deep dive
It's been fun.
into the world of knowledge.
Yeah.
Until next time, stay curious.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.